I found this item at a thrift store in Tennessee. It is a metal piece featuring a small hole in the shape of a flower, along with two round bent metal sections adorned with intricate holes at both the top and bottom. Weighing approximately 1.3 pounds and standing 5.5 inches tall, the circular elements evoke the appearance of lace and can be bent with some force. I think it could potentially serve as an incense burner or a holder for pens or quills. Any ideas what this thing is? It serves as a plume holder, acting as a decorative accessory designed to support an inkwell. When not using the plume, you would store it upright on this. The little flower-looking cup is where excess ink in the plume would drip, and usually there was a compartment inside that collected that ink runoff to pour back into the inkwell. They had a name, not plume holder, but I don't remember the exact name. Does anyone know what this was used for? I believe it may have originally had a lid. While I am uncertain of its exact age, it is likely over 50 years old. I know that my great-grandmother used it, but I am unsure how long it has been in the family. My grandmother speculates that my great-grandmother might have used it to hold cold water beneath a dish of butter, although she is not entirely certain. Any ideas? It is a butter dish designed with a lid, featuring holes for air exchange over the cool water, which helps keep the butter fresh. This design also ensures that the butter remains soft for easy spreading. I found the item on a residential street. Upon inspection, I noticed that there were no accompanying parts. The object is magnetic and appears to be heavier than one might expect for its size, with a finger fitting comfortably on its curved section. One side features a nipple with a small catch that may prevent a spring from rotating. Additionally, there is a depression at one end. The item lacks sharp edges and does not exhibit any clear indications of being a tool, suggesting it is unlikely to be part of a multi-tool unless it serves as a latch. It would be both intriguing and surprising if it were a gun trigger. The quality of the item seems quite high for something found on the street. My image searches have yielded results related to multi-tools, firearms, or components referred to as parking pals. What is this thing? It's the moving part of a snap swivel that came off. I found this box among the kitchen supplies of a family member who was relocating. It is made of wood and features two circular glass panels on its sides, along with a key that can be inserted into the lid. To access the contents, one must slide a hatch located on the side. The lid of the box is marked with the number 12. Inside, there is a rotating mechanism containing 14 cylindrical chambers and a clock on the side that can be wound. The box measures approximately 10 inches in length, 8 inches in width, and 7 inches in height. The names Delbert and Willie are inscribed on the top. I have researched Delbert and Willie, but have not found any relevant information, nor have I located similar items such as a box with a clock or one containing rotating cylinders. The closest match I found is a chronometer, but none resemble this box in terms of size or the clock's placement on the side. Anyone know what this is? It's an old benzing pigeon racing clock, scientific instrument for pigeon fanciers. This former printing recorder for racing pigeons includes a clock stopwatch system with its winding key, 10 small brass message boxes to be fixed on a pigeon, and a system to print. The race's carrier pigeons appeared in Belgium at the beginning of the 19th century. The enthusiasm was such that it spread throughout Europe and then the whole world. The watch industry took part in the development of sport pigeon racing by proposing mechanisms for recording the time of return of pigeons. The term observer was used for a natural person who visually observed the return time of the pigeons using a watch. This finding was then recorded in writing. The development of these devices really began in the 1890s. Many gauges appeared of different brands, and this instrument became essential for the practice of pigeon sport. The craze for this sport became such that the inventors and industrialists of Europe contributed to the development of the clock for more than a century. The printing recorder is a model registered in 1903 for 10 pigeons after that of Mr. Friedrich Ernst Benzing in Germany. Home time is printed on a strip of paper through an inked canvas. The object was discovered on a golf course. It is quite heavy and appears to be filled with sand. As an enthusiastic golfer, I have never encountered anything like this, so I cannot definitively say it is related to golf. The item shows more wear on one side than the other, suggesting it may have been attached to something and subjected to friction. It is made of orange, double-stitched canvas, featuring a grommet and black thread. It seems to be filled with either sand or maybe something even heavier than sand like lead. Any ideas what this thing is? This is 6-inch sausage camera marker designed for marking positions for actors or camera setups in situations where tape or chalk cannot be used, such as on grass. This marker allows for quick and easy placement of marks on set. Weighing 10 ounces, it is sufficiently heavy to resist being blown away by the wind. Constructed from durable 1000 denier nylon, the Kupo 6-inch sausage camera marker is built to withstand wear and tear. My mother bought this item from a pawn shop, attracted by its aesthetic appeal, and displayed it on the wall. She doesn't know what it is, and the little horses move up with the word scratched on the right and left side of the horses. Any ideas? This is a horse racing game that utilizes a deck of cards and dice, with gameplay centered around the probabilities of dice rolls. It is an enjoyable experience. The game features approximately 6 cards placed face down in a row, referred to as the rail. As you reveal a card, you advance the ace card horse of the corresponding suit. The objective is to be the first to reach the end of the rail. I found it in one of the kitchen drawers that we seldom clean or organize. It appears to be quite old, and its origin remains a mystery. While I have seen it before, I never took the time to investigate its purpose. I suspect it may be related to can opening, but I was unable to use it for that purpose. The item is quite rusted and features a folding, sharp tip. It is relatively small, and no one I consulted could identify it. My mother is also unfamiliar with its function and has never used it. Any ideas what this thing is? It's a P-38 can opener, military issue. Pretty cool little device. The P-38 is a small can opener that was issued with canned United States military rations from its introduction in 1942 to the end of canned ration issuance in the 1980s. Originally designed for and distributed in the K ration, it was later included in the C ration. As of 2024, it is still in production and sold worldwide.